crazy is it? Law of attraction. We just talked about this. Less than a week, one of those associations I talked about being able to build, less than a week, showed up in my front steps. Guys, welcome back to my domain. This is day 2 of our conference. Obviously you can see out here in beautiful Las Vegas. I'm actually shooting this right now. I'm pretty exhausted. One of my favorite parts of things to do is to work with the team and do mentoring, because I think it's one of the most fulfilling things you can do, especially when people are getting the most out of it and they're getting the message that they need to out of it, and especially after, you know, listening to speakers and stuff like that, and successful entrepreneurs that are helping them better their business and better their lives, and kind of getting the different golden nuggets that they got out of the day. And I want to shoot this because when I'm giving it my all, there's a certain level of exhaustion that I hit that's beyond what you could hit in the gym, or beyond what you can hit after you have a long day with family or anything like that. It's different because it's a level of not only mental, physical, but emotional exhaustion, because when you're really pouring yourself into others, and when what really drives you is pushing people forward and helping them strive and get better in their own business and in their own lives, it takes a lot out of you. But I think that's when you really know that you're pouring your all into people, is when you feel that way. And you know, it's been a fun, and we have one more day of this conference, and you know, some of the best speakers in our company are actually going to be, you know, speaking tomorrow. We had, you know, one of my mentors spoke today, and he's just an amazing person all around. The reason I'm doing this now is because when you can see somebody at their rawest form, I think that's when you get the most honest and truthful piece of it. I know before we kind of touched on like who's your mentor. Another good question as you build and grow and develop is who are you mentoring? And what you'll start to learn is that when you're mentoring somebody else, you actually get just as much, if not more, out of it by doing that, because it's raising your identity, it's growing who you are. If and when you get the opportunity to mentor a group of people, that's even better, because in order to become a mentor, you have to embed yourself in that person's life, and they embed themselves in yours, and so it becomes so much more personal, especially as you see them start to grow and as they go through different struggles, and you talk to them and you help them through that, and you help them to implement something. There's something in business called IQ, and I don't mean how smart you are, well maybe it is how smart you are. It's called implementation quotient, how fast you implement the things that you learn. And so one of the things I've tried to specialize in my business is teaching people things that they should implement. I tell them, implement them immediately. Don't wait, don't think on it, don't dissect it, don't digest it, just implement it as fast as humanly possible, because that'll get you the best results. So that's kind of cool, little lights in the background. The funny thing is that being down here in this business, we talk about mentoring. Is I just found out that right across the street is Grant Cardone, and right down the street is Tony Robbins. And I don't know if you guys have had the chance, but there's a documentary that was released on Netflix that I think it's the first time Tony Robbins has ever allowed cameras into one of his sessions and kind of getting a little bit more insight on what he does and who he does. And I'll tell you this, I watched about 5 minutes of it and realized that I understand why he's as dynamic as he is. And when you watch the documentary, if you get time, take the time to watch it. The one common theme that he talks about is because what he's been through and where he's come to the point in his life is he pours himself into other people. And 100% does it in people. And like we've said before, the best investment you can make in your life is people. So remember to stay genuine. If you get an opportunity to mentor somebody, understand the responsibility that you have. If you get the opportunity to do that, and do the best by them at all times, because the best investment you can have in your life is in people. Stay genuine. Law of attraction, set your goals huge. Huge. The universe will bring it to you.